What's up, guys? Josiah here. I've had my iMac for a little bit over a week, and I'm on break between classes right now, so I thought I'd take a couple quick seconds and let you guys know what I thought about it so far. This is actually my first time using the iSight, so hopefully everything looks okay. If you guys have any suggestions about maybe I should sit somewhere different or whatever, let me know. I'd be more than happy to hear them. For those who haven't seen my unboxing video, I'll just go ahead and run through the specs real quick. It is the 20-inch iMac. It has the 2.66 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo, a 320 gigabyte 7200 RPM hard drive, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and a 256 megabyte graphics card. Um, so far, guys, my experience with it has been amazing. The screen is awesome. The color is great. The resolution, it's perfect. And I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't go with the 24-inch as opposed to the 20-inch, just because it would have been too big for my desk for one thing, but also I really don't need the extra resolution. This one is perfect for what I end up doing with it, anyways. Um, as far as processors go, this thing is so fast. It gets things done about 4 to 5 times faster than my last computer. And granted, my last computer wasn't the highest spec machine I've ever used, but this thing it blazes through everything. Um, as far as graphics go, I have played a couple games on here. My favorite being a roller coaster simulation called No Limits. And I thought, well, you know what? I have a graphics card now. I'm going to try to max out all the options on here and see how it performs. And so I ran the simulation, and it never dropped below 100 frames per second. I was amazed. Everything was smooth, crisp, clear. Color was great. I have no complaints as far as graphics go. I was wondering if I would kind of be missing out on graphics wise if I didn't go with the 512, but this is more than adequate for what I'm doing. As far as like startup times, the machine itself turns on in less than 25 seconds. I think it's closer to like 20 seconds. Um, Applications open almost instantly, like they're very quick. Um, the screen does get a little bit warm on top, but it's not like I'm sitting there touching the top of my screen the whole time I'm using my computer, so I don't think that should be a problem. Um, it's very, very quiet. The fans are never it's never loud enough that I notice them, and I'm like, oh man, the fans are on. Even with the 7200 RPM drive, it's whisper quiet. And even CDs and DVDs that used to send my laptop into like Maytag mode, which is basically where you hear like the buzzing sort of rattling sound, which probably shouldn't have happened, but um, it's so quiet, like you can barely hear them. So I have no complaints there. Sound quality is excellent, and I know it has mostly to do with my speakers, but it's very crisp, very clear. It has a high definition sound card in it, so I'm very happy with that. That's basically it as far as hardware goes. As far as software is concerned, all the native apps like Safari, Mail, iChat, iCal, iMovie, and iTunes are just amazing. They do exactly what I need them, in application suite. They start up almost instantly, and yeah, so I have no complaints there. I've only had one application lock up so far, and that was just because that was when I was first getting used to the way that everything in the operating system worked, and I think it was my fault actually. Um, Other apps that I've installed, actually, I've only installed a couple. One of which is Firefox 3. That was actually one of the first things I installed on here once I got my computer set up, and it works great. I actually like the way that the user interface is compared to how it looked on my XP machine back when I had that. It looks a lot cleaner, I guess. The other thing I've installed is Office 2008, and everything on that. It's amazing. I can't believe how much better it works for me than when I was using Office 2003 on my XP machine. So they all run very smoothly. Again, graphics are great. OS 10 is pretty heavy on the graphics as far as like the squiggles and sort of like animations and stuff. And for a while there, I was kind of like, do I really need this? But it actually does kind of add to the experience. So I like that. That's about it as far as software goes. I'll probably go into more detail about each application as I go along, maybe a little bit later. The other thing is the keyboard and the mouse. I love the aluminum keyboard. I got the wired keyboard and mouse, and the keyboard is great to type on. I love how it has the two USB ports on either side. I have the Mighty Mouse plugged into the right USB port, and I don't remember which one is powered, but I guess once my iPod arrives, should be later this week, I'll be able to figure out which one that is. Um, and as far as the mouse goes, I wasn't really sure how not having a right click button was going to work out. That did take a little bit of getting used to because I kept hitting the, I don't know, like it clicks a certain way and you have to toy around with it in order to get used to it. Um, and I really like how it has the two buttons on the side as well. I've turned both of those off just because I really don't need them right now. I have everything is just kind of set up. The middle one I have set up for is it dashboard, but that's it. So that is basically a quick run through. Like I said, I've had this for about a little over a week, and so far my experience with it has been excellent. I am so happy I went with the Mac. Not gonna lie, I did try installing XP, and I uninstalled it within about 30 minutes. I was just like, "What am I doing? I don't need XP on here." And oh, before I forget, there's an application called Max, and it imports all your CDs and stuff. I love this thing, guys. It imports to multiple different formats if you wanted to, which works great with a dual core processor because you can have it compressing to two different formats at the same time. And there's no drop in speed, so that's excellent there. But I just wanted to drop that in there real quick. I love that, and that ties into what I was saying about how I don't need XP. I used to use CDX, and Max does more than a great job at taking over for it. Um, so far, there aren't any applications that I need that aren't compatible with OS 10, but who knows? Maybe that'll come up later. So, anyways, guys, I hope I was able to kind of give you an idea of how my iMac's working out so far. Again, this is my first time using my eyesight, so if you guys have any suggestions, I'd be more than happy to hear them. Um, and if you haven't seen my unboxing video, you should go watch it. Uh, and that's about it. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Feel free to subscribe or leave me comments or questions, and I'll do my best to get back to you about them. I am still pretty new to OS 10 and kind of like Macs in general, so I'm still getting used to them. I'll do my best to answer your questions if you have any. And yeah, oh, I also have 4 gigabytes of RAM coming from Crucial. Should be arriving later this week. I got them for just under $100. It was a great deal, I think. And so that way I have my systems pretty much maxed out as far as the specs go. And we'll see how that goes. I'll go ahead and update you guys once I've installed it. Maybe I'll even take a quick video of when I'm installing it. So anyways, guys, I hope you're all doing well, and I will hopefully talk to you all soon. Bye.